Hey y'all, this is AL Thick Madame. I know y'all see the title. So I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say and get out the way. So y'all, I'm minding my business. And in all honesty, I would have been like doing my hair and not even on social media. But I just been on my phone. I've been doing everything but prepping my hair to do my hair. So then I'm scrolling and I see one of the best jukers that I have ever witnessed, like their come up until now. They posted something on Facebook where they were like, it can't be. And then they like kind of tagged Gangsta Boo. And so I was like, what are you talking about? Because I know he ain't trying to insinuate that she done passed away. And then like other people like said something up under that post, and we were like, "What you talking about? What's going on?" Because I was like, "Nah." Mm-mm. So I immediately started Google searching, trying to figure out what he could possibly be talking about. Because I'm like, I know you're not talking about this woman passed away. I see all her updates. I follow her on Instagram. She's very active. And when I first got into watching the juking competitions, the battles or whatever, there were times that they would bring her in and she would be a judge. And because they use her music, of course she had her solo music or whatever, but a lot of like 3 6 Mafia songs, because y'all know she was one of the members of 3 6 Mafia, is, you know, a lot of their music is used when people are juking. So naturally it made sense that every now and again they would have her to come in whenever her schedule would permit for her to do, be a guest judge. And she would be there. Like I used to watch them all the time. Like I've been watching juking competitions and things for over the last 10, 15 years religiously. Anyway, so I'm looking and I'm like, nah, ain't no way this woman passed away. I don't see nothing. And then like when I finally do see something, it's people on Twitter like, mm, this can't be true. Like, has anybody verified this? And so basically in that moment, I'm not seeing anything. Because this happened like when I first started seeing stuff like now, maybe an hour and a half ago. And I'm like, what are they talking about? Because I've been on my phone this whole time because I can't watch nothing because y'all know the ignorant stuff that's going on above me. But anyway, I don't know if y'all heard that or not. But yeah, so yeah, I can't even concentrate to do the stuff I want to do to put out the content that I normally do put out on this channel outside of doing thoughts posts, black owned business spotlights, and what are they post and other little things in between. But the main thing that I normally do on my channel, for those of y'all who are new here and might come across this because of this tragedy that has happened, I usually do recap reviews on TV shows, and I'm having some foolishness go on above me because of people who aren't even supposed to be living in my building. Anyway, so I'm doing Google searches. I'm not seeing nothing really, except for like one or two people that were on Twitter, and they were like, I'm seeing something going down my timeline all of a sudden. Is this true? Has anybody been able to confirm? I ain't seen nobody saying nothing, no credible sources. Like nobody was saying anything. Then all of a sudden, like within 15 minutes, it was confirmed. DJ Paul ended up posting a picture of her. He didn't even say nothing. I think he is a little bit broken up and don't even really know what to say in this moment. He just posted a picture of her, and I'm like, oh no. Mm-mm. Then everybody else started actually posting. I forgot who exactly. I forgot if it was the Neighborhood Talk or somebody. They posted a slide. It was like two slides. One of them, it basically said she passed away at 43 years old. And then the next slide, it was a video that had been taken of somebody passing by wherever she was. I don't know if it was her home or if she was at somebody else's home, but it was a neighborhood, and you could see caution tape on trees, and you saw various police officers up and down that street parked as if they are checking out that residence. And I don't know. It is rumored, or at least so far all I've heard, when I have looked everywhere trying to figure out what the cause could have been, because sometimes we have to wait a while, somebody was saying, or some people were alleging, that it was overdose. Now, I hate to say this, but it really would not surprise me if it did have something to do with drugs or something, because if you know the history of 3 6 Mafia, They've said this out of their own mouths. The reason why they did not stay together, the majority of them, because there were several members, was because of drugs and stuff like that. A lot of their songs talk about how they high off of this and drunk off of that, and it's mainly doing all kinds of crazy drugs. And they somehow lived. Just saying. So, again, it would not surprise me if it was that. I'm really hoping it's not, but so far, that's the only thing that I've been hearing that has been alleged that is the reason for her death. I am very saddened to hear this. I have been listening to 3 6 Mafia songs religiously since I was in college. But I started listening to their music, of course, like in the, late 90s, even though they came out in the early 90s. So whatever was being played on the radios that would kind of, your radio airways that would kind of get through before they really started to blow, I would hear little things. I've heard bits and pieces of underground things before they got on, like that. But yeah, when I really, really became a fan of theirs, I was in college. And yeah, I started college 20 years ago. I was in college 20 years ago. So yeah, started in 2002. So yeah, very, very sad. Once it was confirmed, it's like my heart sank and I just can't. I really cannot believe this. I feel like I'm going to continuously become more and more sad as the group members come out and say what they're going to say. Him and Gangsta Boo and Crunchy Black were really close, like brother and sister. So I'm kind of scared to even go over to see what he has to say. I just think that DJ Paul is not in a place to say anything right now. I don't know if Juicy J has said anything because I just was like, wait a minute, let me go see what DJ Paul talked about. And he posted a picture of her. I was like, come on now. Yeah, Project Pat. Y'all know that's like pretty much my favorite rapper. So I'm scared to go see what he gonna say. I mean, I'm gonna eventually go look, but I just feel like it's gonna really make me more and more sad as more members come forward and say things about her, because it's a lot. Like, it really is. LaChat, you know what I'm saying? They pretty much were the two leading ladies, if you will, of 3 6 Mafia. And it's just crazy. It's so crazy. I can't even think of nothing else to say. But yeah, I was so shocked. I was in disbelief. Like, no, y'all gotta be lying. Like, y'all bored already? It's the first day of the new year. Are y'all bored? And y'all creating this? Is that what's going on? But apparently it's true, y'all. I hate to say it. So, if I'm not mistaken, Gangsta Boo makes the third 3 6 Mafia member who has passed away. Coops Tanika passed away like less than 10 years ago, I know. Lord Infamous passed away a couple of years ago. That really hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you. And now Gangsta Boo, it's too much. Like, it really has to stop.